came in from California, man. Got into town yesterday. I flew into Chicago, and then I drove here, you know. Well, actually, I flew into Detroit. I'm sorry, I didn't fly into, that's what I did last time. This time I came to Detroit, you know, and then drove here. I went in the car, drove up here, man. I flew on this airline called Spirit Airlines. Anybody ever heard of Spirit Airlines? Yeah. All right, why didn't you fuckers tell me? Cheap ass airline. My flight was delayed for like 2 weeks. And you know how when your flight's delayed, you have to try to find something else to do to kill the time, you know? So I go in the bar in the airport, you know, I'm sitting down and I'm watching the game on TV and eating some nuts and stuff, you know. I'm sitting next to this guy, man, that's just like drunk out of his mind, you know. He was like drinking shots of gasoline or something like that. He was talking to himself, arguing and carrying on, you know. Yeah, and I'm sitting right next to the guy, you know, so I feel like I have to say something to him. So I said, hey, man, how you doing? He said, oh, man, my fucking job making me go to Detroit. I said, hey, I'm going to Detroit too. Maybe I'll see you there. Turns out this guy was my pilot. So now they make the announcement for us to get on the airplane, you know? You know how when you get ready to get on the airplane, they always have to let like crippled motherfuckers and people with kids, you know, that need extra time, and retarded fat motherfuckers. They all get to get on the airplane first, right? Then the normal people like us, we got to wait and get on last like we did something wrong. Which really pissed me the fuck off, because see, if it was a race to a seat, I think I can beat a retarded motherfucker. So now when you get ready to get on the airplane, you know, you have to walk down like this long hallway to get on the airplane, you know, but they don't call it a hallway, they call it a jetway, right? So I'm walking down the jetway to what I think is going to be an airplane at the end of the jetway, right? Nope. It's a bus that takes you to the airplane. But see, apparently Spirit Airlines, they're not allowed to keep their airplanes with the real airplanes. Remember how, like, when you was a little kid, you know, and Thanksgiving would roll around, you know, and your mother would have, like, the big table with the turkey and all the trimmings at it and everything, you know, and then she had that little bitty-ass bullshitting card table that kept collapsing that you had to sit at. Spirit Airlines keep their airplane parked at Walmart parking lot. All right, so we take the bus over to Walmart, right? We get to the airplane, it's an F-10. Now, if you haven't never seen an F-10, it's about this big. It only seats 16 people. There was 32 of us. I had to sit on this fat bitch's lap. And she liked me. Because I smell like a combo meal to her or something. So me and my new girlfriend, we sit in the back of the airplane, right? And I'm all strapped in and shit. And we just sitting there and ain't no pilot in sight, and you know. All of a sudden, here come that drunk fucker I was sitting next to in the car, and he's the goddamn pilot. And whatever he needs to start the airplane, you know, keys, a magic trick or something like that, he ain't fucking got it. Then the co-pilot come, he got goggles on, but he managed to get the airplane started, you know. Got the airplane started, I'm thinking, good, we get ready to take off, right? Now, you know when the airplane first get ready to take off, you have to drive up to the runway. You may have to drive like a half a block or something like that to get to the runway, right? So we did that. We drove, we came to a stop, I'm thinking, good, we at the fucking runway. All we need is somebody in the tower to tell us it's okay to take off, and we can take off. Well, we sat there for like another 45 minutes. My girlfriend licking me on my neck. I'm looking around to see what's going on. I look up at the pilot. He's looking out the window, giving people the finger like this. You know why? You want to know why? Because we was on the fucking freeway, that's why. Then he turns around and says, hey, can I get in the left lane yet? Just take off, you drunk fucker. So we finally take off, right? Now, you know how when a plane first take off, you're in a position like this going into the air, right? You know, until you get enough altitude. Then when you get enough altitude, you level off and you fly to your destination, right? All right? So we take off from LAX in Los Angeles and we like this, you know. But we stayed this way all the way to Detroit, Michigan. Because me and my fat-ass girlfriend were back in town ran the fucker down. We land on I-94, break the goddamn. Police come get a fucker ticket for drunk flying and shit. Then I got my rental car and I drove on up here. And that's all I wanted to talk to you guys. Because I'm not really a comedian.